Hi everyone, I'm Polly G and welcome to Fashion with Me. My channel focuses on makeup and fashion and how to always look your best and put together. But sometimes with all our busy lives, it's not always that easy. Keeping our hair always looking its best can be especially challenging, especially as we get older. It can get grayer, it can get thinner, and it just lacks luster. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you what I do and the products that I use to always keep my hair looking its best. So if you want to ensure you'll always have a great hair day, then please keep on watching. Now the first thing I want to mention before I start today's video is that none of these products that I'll be showing today are sponsored in any way. These are products that I use on a regular basis, that I love, that I swear by, and that I highly recommend. For those of you that are new to my channel, I am 62 years old and I always get told that I have beautiful hair and how do I keep the grays from showing. So today I'm going to share with you the products that I use for thinning hair and the products that I use to always make sure I never have any grays. Now because I choose to keep my hair its natural color, which is dark brown, it's very challenging to keep those pesky grays out of sight. So of course what I do is color my hair. Now, if you are younger and are just starting to go gray, you have several options where you don't have to use a permanent hair color. But for me, because I have so many grays, I have to use a permanent hair color. But if you are just starting to go gray and you don't want to start out with a permanent hair color, they do have semi-permanent, demi-permanent, and of course permanent hair colors. So the semi is the least harsh on your hair, and that will wash out depending on how often you shampoo your hair. That will wash out over time. And the demi-permanent is a little bit more permanent and it will wash out, will take longer to wash out. And then of course the permanent is permanent and does not wash out. So for me, I do use a permanent hair color, and the hair color that I like to use is the one from Garnier. This is a great hair color in my opinion. It has these avocado oil and shea oils, and it's very good for stubborn gray hairs. They do have different formulas for different colors because there's a wide range of colors that this does come in. But this formula that comes in the dark brown, which is called Sweet Pecan, number 400, this actually is the original formula, and it's the formula that I really like. They do have a new formula now, and it's an ultra cream, I guess it's called, or it's a thicker cream, so it doesn't drip, but I don't find that this drips at all. But they do have it in a different formula. I don't particularly like the new formula, but this one I think is fantastic. I love the way it covers my grays. This does not have a strong smell. I find it to be much more healthier for your hair than some of those other products that I've tried. So if you've never colored your hair before and you want to try something, I recommend the Garnier. So for me, when I color my hair with this product, I use this about every 6 to 8 weeks, and I do my whole entire head with this product. Now, I didn't show me actually coloring my hair. If you would like a tutorial on how to color your hair at home, I can do that. Please leave me a comment below if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing. But I did not get into that for this video. I just wanted to kind of get into the products that I use, how often I use them, and how I keep all those pesky grays away and help with the thinning hair. So anyway, I use this about 6 to 8 weeks, like I said, and that covers my whole entire head. And after about maybe, I'd say 2 to 3 weeks, my pesky grays start showing up again. So the product that I really like to use when those grays start to come out and they're just starting to show, you don't have to color your hair or do anything drastic at that point because they're just starting to show. But I always get the grays that start to show around my hairline and in my part line. And the product that I love to use for this is the Joan Rivers Beauty Powder that covers, it's actually great for thinning hair as well as to cover gray hairs. So this can get a little bit messy, so I like to keep it in this plastic bag when I'm using it, and it comes with this brush to apply the product with. And what I like to do is that you just press it down. I hope you can see through the bag here, but there's a little lever and I just press it down and hold it down, and then I will go into the bag to get the product out. So that it stays in the bag and it doesn't go all over the place, because this can get a little bit messy. So basically you're just dabbing it into this powder, and you are going to, I do have a little bit of a demonstration going on the side here, how I apply it. So I dab it, around my hairline and in the part where those grays start to show. Now you want to be careful when you start applying this, because you don't want to put it directly on like your part or too close to your hairline, because that is going to deposit too much product. So start somewhere further back and work your way in, and it will lighten it up as you go, so you won't see it on your actual hair or on your skin at all. You don't want to show that. But this is a fantastic product. I love it. I use this all the time, and it is perfect, like I said, for when those grays just start to show up. Now, I do have to tell you a funny story about this product. So the very first time I used it, I loved it. I was like, oh, this is great, works perfect, it's easy to use, no problem. So I was out running around doing my errands and everything, and I'm someone who likes to put my sunglasses on top of my head and put, and I don't take them off. I wear them on top of my head, and then I put them on my face. And so as I was going around doing all my errands, I was doing just that. I would, when I got in the store, I put the sunglasses on my head, and then when I got in the store, when I got out of the store, I would put them back on my face. So I was doing that throughout the day, thinking I look good, my hair's all covered and I'm feeling pretty good. And I get home and my husband looks at me and says, "What's all over your face?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And so I go look in the mirror, and I had black all over my face. Every time I was putting the sunglasses on my head and then putting them back down on my face, on the rim of the sunglass, it was picking up that powder. So here I am thinking I'm looking so great and wonderful, and the whole time I've got black all over my face. So if you do use this product, and I highly recommend it because I think it's great, but if you do what I do and put your sunglasses on your head, just make sure before you put them back on your face that you just wipe off the rim. I even do it with my fingers sometimes. It doesn't pick up a ton, but just enough where you're going to get black all over your face, which obviously you're not going to want. So anyway, that's a great product, and other than that, I haven't found any issues with it. It washes out when you wash your hair, and I don't find any problems with it whatsoever. So anyway, that is a great product for when you are coloring your hair during that in-between stage. Now, once those grays start to get a little bit more noticeable and you start to get more like 1/4 of an inch or a little bit more of gray showing, and the powder just isn't going to do it, you're going to have to use a real lot to cover those grays. I go to my next step, and that is I use this L'Oreal Root Touch-Up product for this stage of the grays. And what this does is it's going to buy you, again, another couple of weeks, but you don't have to put it all over your head. You just put it in your part and near your hairline, anywhere where you're starting to see those grays really show up. And depending on how stubborn your grays are, I leave it on about a half an hour, but it says you only have to do 10 minutes, so it's going to depend on you and your own hair how long to keep it on. But it's easy to apply, and like I said, you don't have to put it all over your head. It doesn't take as long. I just put it where I need it, and I can get another 2 weeks before I start seeing those grays come out again. And once those grays start to come out again, I go back to the Joan Rivers powder, and I start using that when those pesky grays start showing up again. And then after I get to that point, and then I have to, I'd start the cycle again and do a whole full head with the Garnier product for the whole head. But that buys me a lot of time. I don't have to color my hair as often, which it's not healthy for your hair anyway to over process it and everything. So I try to keep it to 6 to 8 weeks, my whole head. And then I use these products in between. And again, because my hair is so dark, I really have to make sure that they don't show up because it just doesn't look good. So depending on your hair color, you may not have to do it as often, or maybe you can even stretch it out a little bit longer because it might not be as noticeable. But for me, they just stand out like a sore thumb. So I've learned how to keep my grays under control in between colors. Okay, so next I wanted to talk about my thinning hair. Now I can't really say that I have thinning hair, but I lose a lot of hair, or at least I did. I would take a shower and I would just have hair all over my hands, and when I was brushing my hair, the sink always had a lot of hair, and I'm like, I'm just losing a lot of hair. And I didn't notice I was getting thinning spots, all around, right around my part line and in here, and I just wasn't happy with the way my hair was looking. So the product that I found that I've been using now for about 3 months is this product from Mielle. I think that's how you say it. Mielle. And this product, let me see if I can read it for you. It's a rosemary mint scalp and hair strengthening oil. This product, like I said, I've been using it about 3 months now, and I use it, I'd say 2 to 3 times a week. I do it in the morning, first thing when I get up. I will put this on, and it has this nice little applicator that comes with it. And I put it all around where my hair was starting to get a little thin, around the, mostly around the hairline, but I do drops all around my whole head. And then what I do is I massage it all in, and I get that all nice and stimulated and leave it on for several hours. That's why I like to do it as soon as I get up. So then when I'm having my coffee, I'll be on my computer, I'll be doing things around the house before I wash it out in the shower. So you do want to keep it on for a few hours to get the best results. But I have to tell you, since I've been using this product, I would say the fallout that I had has diminished to at least half, which to me is amazing. I don't lose near as much hair as I did. I've actually seen new growth coming in. In the demonstration, you can see some of the new growth that I've seen come in. I mean, this product is awesome, and I think it's great. So again, if you're noticing that you're losing a lot of hair, or even if your hair is thinning, you will notice some growth. This product also is not very expensive. I want to say it's about $10. It's not crazy expensive, and it does last a long time. I use this, like I said, 2 to 3 times a week, and I still have quite a bit left. The other thing that is good for thinning hair, again, is the powder from Joan Rivers. This, if you have some thinning spots, I don't have that problem, but if you do have thinning spots, this is a great product to brush on in those thinning spots. It actually looks like hair, and it's really hard to detect that it's not. So this is a great product too if you do have some thinning areas. I don't have that issue. Like I said, mine was just more fallout, and it has helped thicken my hair. Like I said, I don't have the same fallout that I did, and I just love that product and cannot say enough about it. Okay, so those are all the products that I use on a regular basis to always ensure that I always have a great hair day. All of these products will be listed down in the description box below if you would like to check them out. Also, please leave me a comment down below as well if you have any questions about these products and how to use them. I'd be more than happy to help you out. So that completes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and please give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel grow. I hope to see you in my next video, and until then, stay safe and be well. Bye.